The peaceful, delicate striders from CM Kosemen's All Tomorrows are a post-human species created by the Q from Star People DNA. The striders are extremely tall, though the book does not give any exact dimensions. However, it does state that the world they live on has extremely low levels of gravity. The grass on this world grows to around 10 meters high, and the trees higher still, to around the height of the skyscrapers found on old Earth. As the Q had designed the striders for life in these conditions, it can be estimated that they were taller than the height of the 10-meter high grass. In the illustration we're provided with, we can see a strider individual against a background of grass and trees. It isn't certain, but if the grass in this image is 10 meters high, then the individual seen here would be around 90 to 100 meters in height. We do know that the Q were capable of creating lifeforms that were enormous in size, as is the case with the 40-meter-long Titans. With this in mind, it would be safe to say that the Q having the ability to create a 100-meter-tall future human isn't too much of a stretch, if you'll pardon the pun. The physiology of the striders is interesting, in that aside from their gigantic proportions, they also possess flaps of flesh which were used to expel excess heat. Overheating was a big problem for the striders, owing to their height and fragility. They are also somewhat chameleonic, as they were able to change the colour of their skin. This was usually done in an effort to keep cool, meaning that they would have the ability to reflect light or absorb it, depending on the circumstances. Among the other problems that plagued the striders' existence was the fact that they were so thin and fragile that even a bad fall could spell their doom. Just falling over could shatter their weak bones, and a fall from even a low tree branch, or even getting caught in a strong wind, could blow them over and kill them. It was only due to the incredibly forgiving ecology of their world that they managed to survive as long as they did. With very little gravity, plenty of food and no predators, the striders would manage to live for around 2 million years after the Q left their world to conquer others. But, as with all things, the striders' time in existence came to an end, this time at the hands of highly evolved chickens. Descended from Earth poultry, which the Star People had brought with them to this world, a species of feral dinosaur-like creature would sweep through the forests and plains of this once peaceful planet, killing anything that couldn't fight them off or escape. The docile, herbivorous striders were among the first to go.